It's just like a jump start for them, basically, helping them get used to all that ready. That was just a weird sentence in general. I just miscombobulated the words. All right, so I'm gonna talk about the training that our dogs get here when they're puppies, once they finish puppy prodigy at day 32. On day 33, we move on to more classic training with a clicker and kibble, and usually they're on a leash when we do that. So we do things like sit, down, touch. We put them on a leash and introduce them to walking on the leash, having them do a heel. We put them in the crate, have them get used to being in the crate, so that's not a scary situation for them. We have them go through little mazes and pick up little kibble when they're on their way out and in, so it makes it easier for them and they use their brain and solve problems, basically. And the reason we do all that is because it basically just gets them a jump start on what's ahead. So sometimes it could take a dog 4 days to learn sit, whereas if we do that for the 2 to 3 weeks we do it for, they're probably almost gonna have sit down, and then once they hit the age where they fully move downstairs at 8 weeks, it's a lot easier for them to learn these tasks and behaviors. So imagine somebody tells you to make an omelet, right? You're gonna be like, okay, I can make an omelet. You're gonna make the omelet, you're not gonna be able to make it. You go to culinary school for 2 weeks, specifically designed for omelet making. In 2 weeks, you'll probably be able to nail the omelet on your own. So that's the best comparison I can give. It just makes their lives easier, learning-wise, and our lives easier training-wise. For me, the most difficult part of starting that basic training, it has to be introducing the dogs to the leash. Any sort of type of movement on their collar that's connected to the leash, up, down, left, right, confuses them, and more often than not, scares them a little bit because they're like, what's this mysterious force that's pulling on my collar? So that's why we have them do the heel, so they can get used to walking on it all nice and proper for their age. And then later down the line, we'll actually work on real leash manners, not pulling, learning a proper heel, and just really behaving on the leash. So that's definitely my most difficult part. The obvious answer is sit, but sometimes when they're this age, they're pretty lazy. So for me, I like teaching down just because half the time they'll sit anyways, just because they're tired. So for me, I just lure them right to the ground, right from a sit. It's nice, quick, and simple, and they seem to learn that pretty fast. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, can you go down? Can you go down? Can you go down? Down. Keep going. Oh yeah, Mosby, man. Mosby. Yeah.